Hey there, loved ones. My name is Joy, and welcome to the demo of a brand new visual novel game, Livber, Smoke and Mirrors. If I'm not saying the name right, my apologies. Y'all can correct me down in the comments below. I would always love your feedback. But I've been looking for a new visual novel game to play for a very long time, pretty much since I finished Killer Love. And the developers actually emailed me about this game and asked me to kind of check it out and give some feedback. And so I figured, what better way to dip my toes back into the visual novel world than checking out the demo of a new game on the way. Now, you do see where it says continue, but that was because I had to make sure that everything was set up for recording's sake. So let's hop on in and see what Livber, Smoke and Mirrors is all about. I'm so excited. Based on the store page, it looked really, really good, so I'm ecstatic. Alright. I see her in my dreams. Her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from the house. Executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. But now, she's calling me back to the house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. Ooh, vengeful ghost story? I love the paranormal so much. Act 1. Welcome home, my love. I like it. I like the setting of the scene, the tone. The artwork is fantastic. Oh my gosh, that looks so creepy and menacing, yet oddly welcoming. It has some really good light to it. They kind of did that classic Thomas Kincaid style with a little bit of light in certain places. Chef's kiss, beautifully done. In the east, a howling whirlwind stirs, far beyond the Hook Port, a port built from the beached ships of Livber. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the force it wields, the power that shifts all of Gaia. It is a womb where the winds are born. But you are here, eyes closed, standing silently in the twilight. 5 years later, you find yourself at this very door again, waiting. A letter in your hand. Okay, what's the letter say? Raindrops splatter on the paper, leaving small, wet stains. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from catching the wind. The moonlight, silver and distant, spills through the clouds and glows over the ink. A woman's handwriting, dark and deliberate. You read the lines again, and again, and again. My love, if you're reading this, it means there's still something of me left in your heart. Like I always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. I will bear our child in our home, beneath the place we shared. You should be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot remain unfinished. Come, walk through the darkness, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love. All it takes is courage. All it takes is for you to not fear. I wait for you in the eternity. Lilith. Oof. Alright, so I have to put an end to this madness. Lilith is dead. Did we see the body? I know the backstory says that she was taken from the house and executed for black alchemy, but without a body, can we really be sure? Then again, it does kind of feel like she would be dead, especially after being 5 years, you know? So I have to put an end to this madness. Lilith is dead. But you're afraid that it's true, because she has something far more dangerous than a dead soul that called you to her door. Like what? Like memories. Just like this moment right now, waiting in the rain, a memory that brought you here, made you wait. No, it had to be this way. I had to come here. You believe you had to do this. Don't worry. Most people in your position would think the same. Standing in the rain, holding a letter from a lover that you thought had died 5 years ago. Very few would think differently. Will I never escape these memories? Never. That's why Lilith called you here, to this house. Okay, this is actually my question. Why after all these years? Because why did it take you 5 years to do this, you know? Questions, questions, questions. If you make enough right or wrong choices, there will come a point where you get your answer. But for now, you must keep going. No more standing in the rain. I'm gonna knock, because I am polite. Oh. Meow. Oh my gosh, you're adorable. You are adorable. Is there a hidden thing if you click on them at all? Like some sound effects or movement? Well, probably not movement, because it's all artistically drawn, so there isn't like animation and stuff in this, but I would love to have some kind of like engagement for a nose boop or a knock on the door or something like that. I think being able to like interact with the cat a little bit would be really, really cool as a touch. He's adorable. I love him. Yell? Just as you're about to touch the door, you hear Yell's voice from just beyond the threshold. The winged cat, never quite yours, yet never far from you. Its white fur shimmers, as if wet not from the rain, but from light itself. With a swift leap, it spreads its wings and lands beside you. It shakes the droplets from its coat and sits back on its hind legs. Its orange eyes fix on you, head tilted ever so slightly, curious. I'm gonna stop right here for a quick second because I just want to say thank you and applaud the developers for the grammar. You're not only using the proper its, but there are commas and punctuation, and it is so refreshing to see in a visual novel game, like actual writing. I absolutely love this. I've tried so many visual novels in the past. I've even recorded some of them, and it was just such bad writing and bad grammar that I couldn't upload them. So far, the art style and the writing, chef's kiss, beautiful. I love this so far. We're gonna pet you. We're gonna pet you because I cannot resist. Yell brushes her head gently against your feet. Then she moves to the door, eyes fixed on it. She traces the frame with her paw, slowly, deliberately. When she's done, her orange eyes turn back to you. I hope you're still here when I return, my friend. Let's hope. The wind stops for a heartbeat. You can hear the waves slow against the shore. Far, far in the distance, lightning flashes, bright and sudden. You don't hear it. The raindrops nearly hang in the air, suspended in time. Yell glances back at you, wings spreading wide. Then she springs into the shadows between the stones, as fate takes you in its arms. Okay. Oh, that is such a creepy sound. Ugh. The door creaks open, but you don't even know what you want to see, do you? The guilt of the past has chased you all the way here, and in the end, your sins have finally caught up with you. I'm ready to face my past. No, if only you were. As you crack the door open, the air that brushes your face is old, still. The faint sweetness of burned herbs mingles with the scent of... Disturb? Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Disturb grass. It pulls you back to that festival day, the day you met Lilith. And after that, you see her, Lilith, standing in the dim light as if torn from the very heart of the house. You feel your breath catch, You freeze as a shiver crawls up your spine. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling. Whether from excitement or fear, you can't tell. A whisper escapes your lips. What? Ooh. Pretty. And creepy. She doesn't see you. Her body leans slightly over the table, arms stretched, fingers delicately trying to light a candle. It is exactly as you remember. Lilith. The ghost of your past, your greatest lie, and your heaviest sin. Is this really Lilith? In disbelief, you stare at the woman standing before you. The woman who should be dead. Her hair no longer shines with that crimson glow from the festival night. Now it's a dull auburn, hanging over her shoulders like damp threads. Her skin is pale, ghostly white, as if drained of life itself. And her eyes. When she suddenly turns her head to face you, those eyes, a single lifeless question slips from your lips. How? You remember. A warm breeze on festival night carries the scent of the city far away. You slip away from the crowded street. The evening's crimson light wraps Lilith's hair like a crown of fire. The noise of the celebration fades behind you. In that moment, you offer her a small bouquet of white, disturbed flowers. She gazes into the deepest part of your eyes. She smiles, tosses her hair back, and asks the same question. White, disturbed flowers. How did you find them? There's nothing I can't find for you. A magnificent lie. You told it so well, you even believed it yourself. I don't know what disturbed flowers are. I looked it up and it wasn't coming back to anything. They were just giving me like disturbed with a U for the spelling of it. Like they were trying to correct me. So if disturbed flowers are indeed a thing, let me know down in the comments, because one, I love learning, and two, it would help kind of set the scene for me a little bit better. But I am not sure what those are. It might be a little too on the nose, but I do think like giving her white lilies would be kind of interesting as well, because her name is Lilith. Lilies could be her favorite flower. They would still be white, and they would still help kind of set the scene and be a little bit more, I don't know, relatable, maybe? I'm not sure what disturbed flowers are. That's my only hang-up. It's just me not knowing things, I guess, is my problem. My love. She looks at you as if she's about to say something. A bitter smile. Silence fills the space between you. So, you finally came. 5 years later, how could you have written this letter? With my love for you, of course. With my love. Every letter carried my blood. Don't tell me you didn't notice. But you knew. I whispered all those words to you before, my love. What I heard back then, it's not the same as what I'm hearing now. A bitter smile crosses her face. My love for you never ended. But it's good that you can hear me now. Because there's something I have to tell you. Something's unfinished from the night you left me for dead. Come, sit. Okay, so she knows. She knows that it was you that set her up. I think this is going to be some vengeful ghost type stuff, and I'm here for it. This is great. As the candle flame flickers on the table, Lilith's smile widens. It stretches into a grin that bears all her teeth. For a moment, you think something shifts in the shadowed parts of her face. But the moment passes, quick and silent. Oh, no. I'm not sitting anywhere until you give me an answer. Is it really you? Lilith slowly approaches. You can see her eyes even clearer now. There's something twisting behind them, something that squirms and shifts. Her body leans closer to yours. You feel the sweet scent from her skin and her warm breath upon you. My love, did you never truly know me? This is just a game, all of this. It has to be some kind of illusion. Okay, just checking for interactables, because you never know. You might want to sneak some in here. Okay, doesn't seem like it. An illusion? Her smile spreads across her face. I wish it were, my love. Then maybe I'd wake up on the night you left me. But you're here now, so shall we eat? Oh my god, we are so in trouble, dude. What did you do? Ooh, I love this. This art right here, I love. The light of the candle illuminating her face and that expression that she has. Oh, the head tilt, that is absolutely gorgeous. Menacing. But beautiful. Like, this is what haunted paintings are made of. I love this so much. I did everything I could to make tonight perfect. I wanted some things to be flawless for our reunion. After all, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died, didn't you? I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls, my love. We had to bring our souls together and bind them with that alchemical ritual. You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no, because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Okay. The rusty fork freezes in your hand for a moment as silence stretches. Lilith breathing deepens. My madness? I offered you love. Only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't replace it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond eternity. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of binding our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams, saw me vanish into the darkness of the water. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, and with something darker still, something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes, and Lilith leans back. Love has a different meaning for you. You don't love me, you want to possess me. It breaks my heart that you think it could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to possess you. Not then. Not now. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of the ship, bound for somewhere that you cannot see. But it's far too late for that now. Your madness will be the end of both of us, Lilith. It already has, my love. But this isn't my madness. It's your cowardice. Go on, eat. Wharf meat. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. God's porf meat? Lilith, you've gone completely mad. Or I never thought porf meat could be edible. We're gonna go with number 2, and again, much like with disturbed flowers, I don't know what porf is. So maybe those are just two, like, canon things in this universe where they're not real, but they're just kind of given a name. In which case, very cool, actually. I really like that. It's just kind of creating something completely brand new. After the festival where we first met, and that first night you told me that you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was so magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. Do you remember, my love? You remember, don't you? Afterward, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You admired that creature. You kept talking about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane was, how proud its stance was. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? I think I remember. Not the meal itself, maybe, but I remember being happy. Maybe that's why everything that followed hurt so much. But that's why you're here, isn't it? You remember the happiness you felt. Our emotions don't lie, my love. Yes, you're afraid. Anyone would be, standing before such a truth. But now, there's a new path for both of us. Does that mean that you've forgotten everything that happened? No, my love. How could I ever forget the past? She slowly reaches for your hand across the table, a strange smile curling on her lips. The moment I first felt you, the light in your eyes when you looked at me, the excitement you felt when you said we would complete each other. I can't forget what we lived through. I can't forgive it. The woman across from you lifts her fork. A drop, dark as blood, falls from the pork meat onto the porcelain plate. As she opens her mouth, the skin on Lilith's cheek stretches, then splits, tearing away from the flesh beneath. The strip of skin hangs limp, like a withered leaf, exposing the rotted, festering tissue beneath. She doesn't seem to notice. Your beloved remains unaware. Extend your finger. Lilith, your hand. When she sees your hand reaching out, she flinches as if to grab it. When she sees the peeling skin, she recoils and quickly hides her hand. No, not yet. You struggle to breathe. A single drop of cold sweat slides from the nape of your neck all the way down your back. Your eyes search for anywhere else to look, but there's nowhere to escape. In the end, all you can manage is a faint murmur. This can't be possible. Well, no, I'm gonna ask if she's okay, actually. I think that makes more sense. Oh, my love. My love, it makes me so happy to see you worry about me. If only you knew. But it's just a small thing, don't worry. She hides her hand beneath the table. You're really dead, aren't you? There's no point in asking, my love. We should be happy now, because we don't have much time left. Okay, well, if we try to get it from the table, it's just going to make her angry. So let's try to eat it. I suppose. You notice your hands trembling as you stab your fork into the meat on your plate. The pork flesh still seems to shift and pulse. The air grows heavier. You reach for the knife and try to cut it, but thick, viscous fluid oozes out from within, churning your stomach. Ugh. I poured my love into it. Her eyes are fixed on you with anticipation. Well, we've come this far. Do it. You chew on something sweet and tender, refreshing, comforting. For a moment, you feel at ease, as if everything truly is all right. But then, the meat seems to have thorns. Pain blossoms in your mouth, scraping against your tongue and gums. The thing between your teeth hardens, forms a shell. It burns, it cuts, it moves, like something alive, squirming, as if taking its last breath right there in your mouth. Under your tongue and against the roof of your mouth, something slick writhes. Yeah, spit it out and get it out of your mouth immediately, please. Excuse me. You bend over and spit it out. Your eyes water, but the stinging taste of meat lingers in your mouth. Blood, metal, and mold. On the floor, covered in saliva, is a brown, half-chewed piece of meat. It doesn't move. I knew it. This is what my love means to you, isn't it? You'll spit out everything I've done for you, won't you? Tell me. She leans toward you from across the table, her voice almost tender. Tell me, my love. Is it not enough for you, Maybe another then, a new one. One prepared with even greater love. No, Lilith, I don't want another one.
You think you have a choice? In the end, the union we're destined for will be above everything, my love. Just like the thing we created.
A creation? Lilith, I mean, we didn't create anything we couldn't have.
You believed that. But if we had loved each other enough, we could have, much earlier. But don't worry, my love. I filled the void you left behind.
This is impossible. But that's exactly why you're so curious. Even if your body resists, deep in your heart, you feel the sweet thrill of being able to create something. Whatever that creation is. What have you done?
I did what you dreamed of, but never dared to want. The grand unification. The crystal path that will take us beyond never all. The true meaning of being together, my love.
The rain lashes harder against the windows. A flash of lightning briefly illuminates the paintings hanging on the walls. Each one looks damp and wet as if freshly painted. Your eyes drift to the pork meat on the table. The bloody flesh shifts ever so faintly. I guess it's too late for everything, isn't it?
Unfortunately, so very much.
A warm smile spreads across her face. It's the same smile she wore the first time you saw her at the festival all those years ago. And then the moment passes. She reaches her hand out towards you. Well, like I said, we've come this far. Let's take her hand. You hesitate, but finally, you reach out. The moment your fingers touch hers, an icy chill floods your body. Once filled with love, that skin now carries something else entirely.
You're really here. It started with the rain, and it will end with the rain. Don't worry. Everything will be just as it should be.
The old iron lock on the basement door clicks open. Then the heavy wooden door creaks as it swings back. Cold, damp air washes over your face. As you open the door, the stench of rot and things that must have been long dead hits you like a wall. We're gonna take a look at her first. You glance back at Lilith as you step through the threshold. Her maddened eyes seem like they're about to burst from her skull. Her skin cracks, peeling away in rotting layers. You instinctively try to pull back, and darkness swallows you whole. Okay. That seems like Latin? I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna have to just assume. Act 2 echoes deep within. And that is it. Oh, goodness. Okay. I love the entire first act, the art style, and everything. Okay, so let me see here. We made this game with 5 friends and 1 cat in 2 months. We made our game as professional and artistic as possible. That was evident. Everything from the visuals to the music is handmade with no AI. That is so refreshing. Because there's so many people who use ChatGPT and stuff for everything. From art to music to writing to scripting to just everything is always AI. So to not have it be AI and have it have like an actual human touch is very, very good. I absolutely adore that. And everybody who also wants to support actual art should go get this game. Go try it out. I love this art style and the writing is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to August when this game comes out. Also, there was a thing, now that I finished it, let me go ahead and do this, because there's a little cheat code that you can do by entering in your channel name, and you get a little message from Yell, the Chief Eating Officer, which is just amazing. I love it. It did give me a proper chill. Some moments even made my own fur stand on end. I love that. Every question about the demo or full release, and every "this would be even better if" idea is worth its weight in premium cat food. Definitely have a few little things, just disturbed flowers and porf meat I don't know offhand what those are. If they are simply done for the sake of some new made-up canon for the universe that you're creating, that is amazing, and I absolutely love that. But if it's like a typo, or if it was meant to be something else, that might be something to look into. The only thing I would think that could be added in, maybe, would be like interacting with the art itself. I think that would be really cool as well. I know that it's not going to have any animations. I don't want it to have animations. I love how this feels. It's very welcoming, but also very ominous and vintage looking. Like I mentioned earlier about the Thomas Kinkade art style. I have Thomas Kinkade in my house, so I absolutely love this style of art and capturing the light in little things. I think that's really a nice touch. So that'd be my only thing, like maybe having like some sound effects when you click on something in the art, like I said before, like a nose boop on Yell, or knocking on the door, a scrape of a fork if you click on it, something like that. Just kind of give a little bit of an Easter egg, and maybe along with those, you can also have Steam achievements built in for finding said Easter eggs. It would also help with a little bit of replayability as well. Also, if there are different endings to the story where it actually matters, which I think it might actually have that. So let me go ahead and open the store page real quick and see what it says. Let's see. Yep, Smoke and Mirrors is an interactive psychological horror story shaped by your choices, one steeped in love, obsession, and madness. Every decision you make, every step you take, will pull you deeper into your own personal insanity. So that is just a little small bit of the description on their store page, which, if it's kind of like a choices matter, choose your own adventure kind of thing, you've already got tons of replayability options, and I really, really love that. So this game will be out in August. I hope that it won't be too expensive so I can actually go ahead and grab it and do more of a full playthrough, but for the demo and the first act, absolutely loved everything about this. The writing was good, grammar, again, thank you very much. The inclusion of the cat could be a very fun thing going forward as like your staple. I think that'd be really cute as well. And again, just the art style is very, very good. The music is also very nice and kind of calming in a weird way, because it has like this ominous undertone to it, but it's also really calming. Did it not loop because I was talking too much? There we go. Yeah, so I talked a little too much, but I am me. But to get on out of here, check out the links down below for other ways of connecting with me. The link to the demo for Livber, Smoke and Mirrors will also be down in the description. So go ahead and check that game out. Give some feedback to the developers as well, because I personally love it. And the more feedback you can get, the better. So go give them some love. Go wishlist this game if you love visual novels, because this is quite possibly potentially one of the better ones that are going to be coming along in the near future. So go ahead and also let me know what other games you would like to see going forward, because I would love to dip my toes back into the visual novel world. It's been a very long time since I've done any reading. You might have been able to tell with my delivery I'm a little out of practice, but I'm really excited for this game going forward. I love the demo, I love the first act, and I would love to see how the rest of the story with Lilith goes. The name of Lilith is kind of hard for me to say for some reason. I stumble over it, so I'll work on that in between time. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks for watching. Check out the links down below for other ways of connecting with me, like I said. And also, again, doubling down, go check out this game. It is amazing. And I will catch you guys down the road for even more. Have a joy-filled day, y'all.